dust on dust on the wind, blood on the ground. Midlothians burning, no soul left around. We rode through the wreckage, the dead at our heels. 1,000 nightmares, but we never kneeled. Then we found it, iron beast in the dark. Garage sealed tight, like fate left its mark. Main battle tank, our salvation in steel. Now we roll thunder, now we break the wheel. Steel and shadows, fire in our veins. Roll into eagle's nest through acid rain. Alien whispers claw at the sky. We don't know what waits, but we'll make it die. Highway cracked, ghosts in the mist. Radio silent, something's amiss. Eyes on the ridge, shapes that don't breathe. We're not alone and they don't grieve. We're the last line, the final breath. Hell on earth, we dance with death. But we've got grit and we've got rage, and a tank full of fury to set the stage. Steel and shadows, fire in our veins. Roll into eagle's nest through acid rain. Alien whispers claw at the sky. We don't know what waits, but we'll make it die. So light the fuse, let the engines roar. Deadlands won't break us anymore. From Midlothian's ashes we rise and fight. Into the unknown we bring the night. So light the fuse, let the engines roar. Deadlands won't break us anymore. From Midlothian's ashes we rise and fight. Into the unknown we bring the night.
Two decades lit by glowing screens. Imagine lands and daring dreams. D20 rolls in savage flight. 1,000 maps, each burning bright. Savage tales where heroes rise. Pathfinder paths neath starlit skies. Phantom whale, it killed Mike surface, made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Through jungle haze and cities bold. Grit and glory, stories told. Savage worlds with daring flair. Every quest we've journeyed there. Virtual tables, foes that grew. Imagination breaking through. Phantom whale, the kill might surface, made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. every quest we've journeyed there. Virtual tables, wands that grew, imagination breaking through. Phantom whale, I kill Mike's surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Oh, bravely retold. Oh, retold.
The winds howl low and the poison flames, dust and ash like the devil's chains. Where shadows walk, no law remains, and the reckoners ride tonight. The high plains burn neath the blood-red sky. Desperate guns where they'll never die, but the spirits whisper and the shamans cry as the reckoners ride tonight. Oh, the reckoners ride through the ash and flame, bringing death and fear, leaving none to blame. Oh, the whispers grow in the dark of the fight. They bleed like men, so end their night. The Doomsayer chants neath the shattered spire. His words twist hearts like smoke in fire, but the truth burns hotter than their vile desire, and hope's spark ignites the fight. Ravenites cry with the vultures scream, carving death from the wasteland's dream. Yet even their claws can't kill the stream that flows where the brave still fight. Oh, the reckoners ride through the ash and flame, bringing death and fear, leaving none to blame. Oh, the whispers grow in the dark of the fight. They bleed like men, so end their night. A gunfighter with a tarnished name carries sorrow like a lover's flame. He knows the cost, but he'll stake his claim, for the reckoners fall tonight. The wasteland glows, its heartbeat slow. The reckoners reap, but their seeds won't grow. For when men stand tall, even gods can know the rain can end in the light. A toxic shaman wails till the dead, summon spirits from the lives they led. But courage rises when angels fled, and the reckoners face their plight. Oh, the reckoners ride through the ash and flame, bringing death and fear, leaving none to blame. Oh, the whispers grow in the dark of the fight. They bleed like men, so end their night. The Doomsayer chants neath a shattered spire. His words twist hearts like smoke in fire, but the truth burns hotter than their vile desire, and hope's spark ignites the fight. So light your lamp, take one last stand. Guns in your grip, fate in your hands. For the reckoners fall where the brave men stand, and the wasteland reclaims the night.
Where the ghosts ride tall, the reckoners came, and they silenced us all. The bombs lit the sky, turned the world to ash. Civilization crumbled in a fiery crash. Oh, the hell on earth, it came to stay. We fight for the dawn, but we live in the night. The spirits, they whisper, and fear was their song. Fed by our terror, they
Yep.
I mean, how can they have a gender for a table? What the heck?
Anyway, the party are having an interesting discussion there, so we'll let them finish it. But welcome, one and all. Get going. Okay. Also, I'm just writing to find out what something does. So, but welcome, one and all. As they finish, we'll get them in, and I'll unmute them. Oh, dear. Right, since I get a word in edgeways, I'll get the game started. Okay, then, it's time to start. Okie dokie, here we go. Right, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Hello, one and all. Okie dokie, let's clear off the adventure cards. So, apparently, if you look on your character sheet, I'll open up Tabitha. There is a new little icon. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons along the top of your character sheet. Now, the fifth one, when you hover over it,
I'm having the same problem apparently as QT because it's not letting.
it says set character trait dice skins. I don't know what it does, but there you go. When you click on it,
When you open it up, you can do things like drag the attacks from your combat tab onto it, and it opens up a couple of little boxes, and you can drag different dice skins in for the attack and damage of each individual attack.
Ooh, I can see why certain players like it. I see.
Because I've done it for my staff, and I can now change the dice that roll for like a blast or a toxic cloud or what have you. So I can.
Apparently, that's new today. I must have updated earlier.
Yeah.
Right. So this whoever
Okay,
needs to
I'm like combat tab. All my attacks have disappeared.
Well, you may have to reset them all then.
Oh gosh, yes. On your have you just unequipped all your weapons?
I don't think so. Let me go.
Your bows, you're just carrying them. None of them are equipped. If you don't equip a weapon, if you don't have it equipped, it removes it from the combat tab.
It does.
So at the moment, all you've got equipped at the moment is the NAM42, which is the only thing showing up on your. Yeah, they're all appearing again. I can see them all appearing.
Okay, because a lot of these things are just strapped around me. The bow I probably left in it because I've been using. Because when I was traveling alone, using a weapon that made noise was not smart. But now I got a whole army.
You can make arrows.
So I wonder what character dice skins are as opposed to trait and attack dice. But the whole point is, yes, so they've added in this thing so you can spend all the time, meaning every single dice you do is different. Actually, I'm going to, because you've already got yours going, I'm going to try it on. I'm going to start attacking with yours. If I drag, are you dragging the dice or the actual skill across to do?
The dice.
The dice. Okay. Let's see what happens if we do. Let's see if we do. Yeah, must be. Yeah, you can't do it with skills because that'd be really cool if you really wanted to go down that route. Of all
you can do it with skills because I've just put academics into it. Oh,
mine's obviously out of date then. Oh, I'm putting trait and attack dice, so I don't know what this character. I was putting it in the wrong place. Anyway, have fun with that. But we're going to get on.
Academics has just rolled a different die to the one it normally rolls.
There you go. So you can really customize everything. Anyhow, when we left you last week, you were on this map. And someone just critically failed.
Chopped himself in the leg.
Indeed.
And there was a big hole in the ground with spooky stuff at the bottom of it.
That apparently Mike has just actually finished typing it up. So that link I've just put in there takes you to a page that explains it all, apparently.
Ooh.
Although it says 0301, so I suspect he did type it earlier. It's just he's still typing up. But anyway, I do believe someone played an adventure card last week.
That got us some help.
Yes.
With any luck, you've got us some help.
Yes. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I forgot. Okay, so the worm's carcass still switches in the crater. Its crucible glyphs flaming like dying stars. Smoke coils from shattered hangars. The Schwarzkopf tank groans as its systems shut down. You stand before Hangar 13. Its blast doors warped. It seems glowing faintly green. Okay, everyone gets to make a notice check. Sound based if anyone's affected by that sort of thing. So Jojo and Tabitha don't notice anything. Dogmeat and Sully and Normal Steve and Cinder are all fine. Okay.
Tell Mike I want that button on my NPC save the dice on as well. Grr. Not good enough. Bad Mike.
They are complaining already.
Having all kinds of weird things happening on the time my mouse cursor is.
Yeah, why can't I do it for my allied NPC?
It's not letting me click that I'm not seeing any of us on anymore.
No, that's because I've deleted the map. You don't need it.
Well, but it's not letting me remove it. It's.
Oh, hang on. Okay. I turn off. No, I can't see. Oh, hang on. Let's turn off that word, shall we? Bloody map. What's the map called? It's in the fog. Oh, that's a sublet. Nope, I don't know what the map was called to find it, so I think you might be stuffed. Ah. Oh, all this lovely text to read and you're distracting me!
Well, yeah.
Showdown at Eagle's Nest is the Eagle's Nest runway. Okay, that explains them. That explains nothing. The links are broken. That's fine. I can do that. Showdown at the Eagle's Nest runway. So if that should shared with you anymore. Okay, now where were we? Yes. So you hear a distant noise, rubber on cracked tarmac.
Oh boy, there's more of them.
NPCs have custom dice at the character level. Do they know that? I don't know what that means because I haven't read the text yet.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but I want to change the attacks.
Not getting how.
Sorry, nothing's good enough.
I know where the custom NPC dice are. I've got Dogmeat's dice as Dogmeat's dice, but I wanted to see if I could muck around with the attacks individually, make the teleport power look different and stuff. If you can hear us, Mike, it's awesome. I love it. I was kidding with the whole I want to customize everything, though I do want to customize everything.
I would very much love to be able to have my healing roll be hearts.
You can do that.
You can as long as you bought the dice.
I have it. I just don't know how to do it because I don't see any place there where it shows healing.
It's on your powers tab.
Anyway.
Oh, so I just drag the dice over onto the box on the powers tab?
Not quite, but one of us can show you how to do it later.
Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can work this out. So we go to the powers tab, we click on the trait dice, we find the healing power, and we drag the healing power dice No, that didn't work. Where are you dragging? Oh, and you know what it is? It's locked. That's why. You got
to unlock it and drag it into the trait and attack dice.
There you are. So
section.
there you are. So there's the healing, and I don't know if I could set the dice for you. I wonder.
And then you drag the heart dice into the first one for the roll, and anything that does damage, you drag it into the second one for make the damage dice different.
So if the heart dice don't do damage, do they? But there we go.
It's the second one, the world die. Oh, okay. Because I know if you can do damage types.
Okay, so then if we roll your healing down, there you go.
It's got
That's your healing skill.
Excellent. Thank you.
Right. Anyway, back to the game. A Humvee engine roaring kicks up dust as it barrels across the runway. Mounted on the roof is an Armco 40mm grenade launcher.
Guys, talk or blow up now. Talk or blow up now.
The Humvee skids to a halt in front of the posse and the door swings open.
4, 3, 2.
Steps Sergeant
1.
Brick Callahan, Grey Stubble, Scarred Jaw, combat vest still bearing the faded insignia of the Combine. He's chewing something, probably not food.
Combine! Blow him up!
Hang on, I've got a picture. Oh, his picture didn't work. Well, that's annoying. Why does his picture not work? Oh, it did. It's probably because I added it later. I don't know if that's shared.
Okay. Who's the Combine?
Scott, you always did pick the worst places to die. He tosses a ghost rock grenade to Max, slaps the Humvee's hood, and nods towards the hangar. Got your signal. Figured you needed someone who knows how to make an entrance. Let's crack this tomb. I want to see what colour the thing bleeds.
UX Combine.
Ah, guys, this is Brick. I was wondering if you'd get my signal. I appreciate you being here, man.
Is he from north of the border? Because he's got a helmet like those Canadian shock troops from that old miniatures game.
Those of you who
He's
need
from
the
all
quick history
over the
lesson,
place.
Combine are the Black Hats. They have chips
They're
in their
black
head that make them follow orders. And if
Or go
they don't
boom.
follow the orders, their heads blow up. So usually evil, but this guy might not be. He might be an ex-Combine by
Or he's just picked them.
Actually, I think he may have just picked that jacket up somewhere. I'm not even sure he was ever Combine.
I'm just assuming I just assumed he pilfered it one day in the middle of a battle because his armor was down and make do. It's you scavenge, don't you? And he's probably tried to scrub the Combine logo off. That's why it's very faded.
That's why it's all faded. Yeah. Yeah. This guy apparently served with my dad. But he won't tell me where Dad is either. He won't give me any kind of information, same as Mom. They say they'll tell me when I'm old enough. Yeah, well, whatever. But he's solid. Brick is a good guy.
I can see that. He's kind of built like a ceramic defecatorium.
Yeah, he's built like a brick.
I think I just used a phrase that somebody had never heard before.
Okay, so first things first, I need to give Scott a Benny for doing some brilliant prep work. So he's above average. Yeah, he's above average strength, so he's built rather well. Yeah, from all you could see, he's got a Bowie knife. He's only got one ghost rock grenade because he gave one to Min-Max because he knows Min-Max likes blowing stuff up. So I need to give Min-Max a ghost rock hand grenade. Okay, Min-Max, and he's carrying a semi-automatic shotgun.
He must be Canadian because he spells color O-U-R instead of O-R.
Or the GM's British.
Well, there's that too.
There's a slight chance that it could be from.
It could be Canadian. You have to ask Scott. Make an entrance, observe the Benny, says Joe Rama.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, so with your help card played, You and Brick with you. Are you entering hangar 13?
I think we probably are.
I think we will.
Okay. The hangar is scorched and half collapsed, its roof torn by the worm's emergence. Crucible drifts pulse faintly across the walls, flickering like dying stars. The air smells of ozone rust and something older, like wet stone and blood. A staircase descends into the darkness.
Ooh.
Okay. I want to not go first.
Anyone here really good at seeing in the dark?
I'll go. Well, it's not a matter of being able to see in the dark, but I have no problem going first.
Ooh, let's go for a
I'm
party
just looking
marching
to
order,
see if
shall we?
I have something that casts light. I do not have anything.
There's dog meat.
Well, if we're going down steps and it's pitch black, if you keep your hand on the wall and move slow and test step by step, should be okay.
Jojo has a flashlight.
I mean, blind folks get around.
Hmm. Yeah. So, on the party sheet, I've popped all the tokens on if you want to sort of work out your formation.
No, I don't want to be there.
Well, if I have a flashlight and I'm the only one with a flashlight, then I'll take a point.
Okay.
Pistol in one hand.
We'll
Rick will back you up.
go in the middle.
Minmax asks if it's okay if she uses Steve's shoulder as a brace whenever she fires.
No. I'm at least 3 inches taller than you.
Okay, I don't see the map.
You're just making things difficult now.
Look, no, I'm not. I'm not.
So on the party sheet, it's the order tab.
You shouldn't speak to your elders like that. Oh, geez, I sound like Tabby.
We'll put Tabby in. We'll put Tabby and Cinder at the back. It's all good. Right. At least we'd have a party order. I do believe. I click a button and that drags them all onto the combat track in that order. Yeah, drag the icon to the map.
It should do, yes.
Yeah. If I keep that there, that should drag it on. Okay. The descent is slow, each step echoing into the dark. The staircase spirals, 3 inches taller, perfect gun perch, eye level. The descent is slow, each step echoing into the dark. The staircase spirals downward through reinforced concrete, its handrails slick with condensation. As you move deeper, you notice something strange. A vine-like plant, thick and fibrous, winding up the walls and railing. It pulses faintly. Its surface, slick dew. Would anyone like to have a horticultural bent and try and get analyze what or guess what the plant is. You don't have to. You can just carry on if you're not bothered. I know some of you like it.
Apparently, I'm clueless.
I don't know if there's any penalties, but if not, then I might know what that is. Hey, I've seen that before. It's a plant.
If anyone's got the survival skill, they can most certainly use the survival skill.
Use survival instead.
Yes.
Yep, definitely
Well,
a
that
plant.
sounds good.
Yeah, survival went way better. Oh, now I know what it is.
Funny enough, the answer actually for all of those successful rolls is you do not oh, I can't type, can I? You do not recognise it. It's not native to Earth as far as.
Yep, it's
Take out my
definitely a plant.
tablet and take a picture of it. And when I get a chance, I'll ask the browser spirits if they can identify it.
Yeah, what's this plant?
It's not red, is it?
No.
Ba, 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 ba.
It's exactly what I was thinking as soon as you asked if it was red. The only problem with
Red
that.
weed.
The only problem with the drag to the map, it worked beautifully, is when everything's rotated 90 degrees. But there we go. That's the best I'll do. Okay. Okay, so you come out onto a landing that's very much overgrown. There's more steps heading down. Fluorescent strips overhead flicker erratically, casting fractured light across overturned desks, shattered consoles, and moss-covered tiles. Vines twist through the ceiling panels, their roots burrowed into cracked concrete and exposed wiring. Moss creeps across the floor in unnatural patterns, some forming spirals, others mimicking the glyphs the party has seen before. The area is damp and tinged with ozone and decay.
Did not mean to roll that.
Okay. Wall-mounted screens blink and stutter, displaying corrupted data, half-rendered maps, looping static, and symbols that shift when not directly observed. One monitor shows a frozen image of Hangar 13 from decades ago. At the far end of the chamber, a set of double doors stand sealed. Above them, a red light pulses slowly like a heartbeat. It's not pulsing. When I say it's not pulsing, as in on the map, the light is pulsing. The doors are reinforced, untouched by vines, and something behind them is shielded. What tip? Anyone wearing a red shirt should probably change to a different coloured shirt.
It's all good. I'm wearing purple.
Amid the chaos, one terminal remains intact. It glows softly. I'll change where it is. It's in the centre of the room. See the green light there. It glows softly, untouched by decay. Its screen pulses with a green light. The interface is old, pre-war. Combined but functional. God, what was I typing? Oh my typing it. Yeah, you know me. I always end up doing this in the early hours in the morning. Fine but functional. A single prompt blinks, and obviously I rewrote it because obviously I changed stuff at that. So yeah, there we go. So anyway, there seems to be an active terminal there. There's a set of doors down there with a red light, and from your perspective, that's all you can see.
Okay, so who here does computers? Because
so Joe vaults over the banister and decides to drop 24 feet to the ground. Ooh, that's impressive. I take it you're going to take the stairs.
Yeah. I've got the flashlight so I can find the stairs.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm just checking.
Helicopter was trying to land.
Checking the scale. I'm wondering if it needs to go up a bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's not the right size for the squares. even go up to 100. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, crap. There we go. That makes it a little better, I think. It looks like it seems barricaded when you get down to there, so you head down the stairs. Oh, snap! It's on. Stupid snap. There we go. So you get down to there. The way does appear to be barricaded, but you can clamber over the top. What the rest of you up to?
Oh, I'm waiting for other people to go down the stairs first, and not just Jojo.
Makes life easier. Yes, so you could just use athletics to clamber over the debris, or just sort of drop down there. It's your choice. In case of apocalyptic meltdown, pull this lever to release bennies. One use. Okay. I'll let whenever they pull the lever, we'll let them know. Are you jumping down or going over the barricades?
Well, not very well, one way or the other with the
Well,
three.
no, it just decides what I narratively say. What happens as you fail? You see. Obviously, if you jump down, you'll land badly. If you try and clamber over the barricades, you'll just get stuck. It's up to you which way you want to go. Or you can spend a penny and re-roll.
I get stuck in the barricade climbing over.
Okay, yeah. Jojo, yeah, basically, as you try clambering over the barricades, unfortunately, your clothing gets snagged on some. You get your foot goes down and gets. Actually, if you move you back, if you notice there's this thing, a metal thing with slants in it, and just as you're clambering over, you slip and your foot goes through and turns, and now your foot's stuck. What's everyone else up to? Dogmeat's teleported to the bottom.
Dogmeat just teleports.
Can my free runner edge allow me to climb or make my way down?
Should do, yes. No, did I? Please tell me I didn't forget to. Please tell me I didn't get to compile the encounter in. That would be very.
Do you roll from me to make sure I make it safely?
Fine. Oh, sorry, that was Cinder. Yes, sorry. You just, you get to add your free running. I'll let you add your free running. No, it is there. I don't know why it didn't.
I'm going to try climbing down. Or making my way down.
Try that again, shall we? What? Okay, well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Yeah. It's an interesting error message. Please bear with. If anyone wants to clamber down or around, just make an athletics check to get over the top. I trust you. I'm just loading up a second copy of Fantasy Grounds in a desperate attempt to see what I've done wrong. Doesn't bode well for the rest of my encounters for today. Getting a load of module error message. Module I've loaded. Module I need myself. Right. So. Yeah, it doesn't work. Interesting. Okay. Use that one. And if I click that, tell me what I need to do. Okay, that's fine. Righty-ho.
Well, do I make it down safely?
Yes, if you made your athletics check. That's the problem. How annoying. We think I've
Okay, I
missed
got
something.
stuck on something.
Probably the rails. You got to go kind of down the center of the stairs.
Easy sound. So, yeah, it's the yeah. You'll just have to go around the stairs and move yourself back up round. It's because I've obviously put a banister on the stairs. That's what's happened. Okay, I see what I've done wrong. I think can it make and do an export. Console error that comes up when I export the file once I work out what it is. It's G-Sod damage +1. Grim Servant of Death, yeah, RS.
Death.
Yeah. So when I do that, then I should be able to come to here, go to here, go. Unload the module, which might kill the map. Load the module. Hoping now it will work. So click on that. You all come back. So there, you all come back, which is the main thing. The positions you move yourselves to. Do that, and that worked. Brilliant. Okay. Sorry about that. Had to sort a few things out. Okay. Dog meat can make a notice check.
Ah. She can too.
She can. She's looking in the direction. She's sort of looking in the direction of the monitor, and it's sort of snarling slightly. He looks a bit confused, as if unsure. But yeah.
What's up, girl? Steve will push kind of past Cinder a bit and scratch Dogmeat behind the ears, crouch down next to her and look in that direction.
You can't see anything.
I don't see anything there. What's
should
the
be
matter?
It should be pointed out. She's you get the impression she can smell something rather than see something. She's definitely hunched and looking around a bit confused.
Steve will look up at Sully and say, "Listen, Dogmeat smells something."
Nice. I'm going to open up my senses
still
to
haven't
see if
pulled
I
the
can
lever.
sense anything out there.
No.
I'll shrug. Dogmeat's got better senses than me. Can be shows where
I don't know.
As I say, the lighting is there. Oh, lighting's the desk is there. Something I've never tried before. Yes, that might work. Hey, that did it. Sorry, never really played around with shadow casting before. It stops the light spilling over that side, so now the greenness of the monitor is in the correct place. That's cool. I like that. Okay, Sully, you've moved to there. The terminal hums softly in the gloom, its green skin casting a sickly light across the surrounding wreckage. The air is damp, thick with the scent of mildew and scorched circuitry. Vines pulse faintly along the walls, their tendrils curling towards the machine like curious fingers. As you get closer, the glow reveals something half hidden beneath a collapsed chair and a tangle of cables. A left foot, still encased in rotted military issue shoe. The leather is cracked and peeling, the sole half detached. Nearby, a right leg, severed cleanly below the knee, rests at an unnatural angle. Actually, it wouldn't be clean. Yes, it was actually, yes. At an unnatural angle, the skin is mottled and pale. The muscle beneath is darkened with decay. No blood, no sign of a struggle. Just the remains quietly illuminated. Terminals. Light.
Looks like the last person to come here ain't leaving. Parts of him all over the place. Does anyone know how to operate these computers?
Not me.
I should have some idea.
Oh, yep.
Once I get my foot unstuck over here.
Let's make your athletics roll. Okay. You're entangled, Sully, unless you want to spend a penny. It's on the tracker if you want to spend a penny.
Shit, watch out, guys. These vines are feisty bastards. And no, I'll just struggle against it for now.
Okie dokie. Basically, you couldn't really see it easily in the dark, but suddenly you realise this thing is wrapped around you and starts pulling you upwards. Looking up, you can see a more opening with some very sharp teeth.
Shit! It's gonna try and eat me.
And if anyone's played Half-Life, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
Jojo, you're up. Your foot's still stuck in the thingy because no one said they'd help you free yourself. And you just failed your athletics again. But you're fine.
I think I'm going to put a round into the mouth of this ugly plant monster.
Go for it. Yeah, I did target it. That misses. I know it says it hits, but that's because I had to drag it on. You open fire and you miss.
Well, see if I can spend the rest of my action trying to get my foot out of the trap it's in.
Yeah, I will allow that to count as a movement action. Make an athletics check.
Maybe this time.
Yep, you get your foot free. Ooh. Okay. So that brings that. Okay, no success. So that means that Sully, if I can find Sully, where's Sully? Yes, Sully. Sully is pulled about 6 feet off the ground. Is now basically yanked up. So you're now upside down, 6 feet off the ground, Sully. It's your go. As the tongue is being pulled in and this more's sort of stretching out, showing more and more impressively sharp teeth.
I think hitting it with an axe sounds like a really nice idea.
Just so you know what you're being pulled into. Well, it's the actual plant, the actual seeding entity is out of reach at the moment because it's
I hit the thing that's got hold of my leg, like trying.
You can. Well, yeah. Yes, of course. I've lost where the tentacle. Severing a tentacle is a cold shot.
Okay, what's my modifier?
Doesn't say, does it? It's got to be -2.
Okay. Is it? Oh, seen it. Yes, it's number 6 I'm targeting. That's fine then.
Well, that was. That's a hit with a raise.
Right.
Roll for damage. Okay. You obviously
tentacle.
Yep. So we
I
reduce
land
the
on my
damage.
head.
So yeah, you sever the tentacle. Well, I say tentacle. You sever its tongue. I can't spell tongue.
G-U-E.
Tongue.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't even spell
You still
severed
can't spell
either.
it.
Okay.
It's all right. I was training today, and they spelled some of the words with 3 E's in them. I think they got that wrong.
Oh, that was nearly onto a 6, but you're fine. So you just land back on the ground.
In a heap.
In a heap. Obviously, but obviously move. You can still move if you wish to.
Probably just roll out of the way, the immediate area. Maybe
Okay.
roll back. Oops, I tried to move me and I moved the whole blooming map. Let's try that again.
It's annoying
Maybe
when that happens, isn't it?
roll back just out of reach. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Cinder.
Hey, Cinda concentrates for a bit, and the very pretty ghost comes out and blows kisses to everybody in the room, we hope.
Yes.
And
It didn't say which bibliographic power that was.
Yeah.
That's protection, and I rolled the wrong thing. That should have been a D8 plus.
It's okay.
Try
I'll
that.
roll it.
Can I
I'll
try that
roll.
again?
Well, I've rolled for you, and I'll even keep the set. I'll keep the 7, but you can't go for it if you want to. If you want to try and go for the raise, then of course you could spend a penny and go for the raise.
I'll do that. I'll go for the. I'll spend a penny to go for it for the raise, and that way everybody can.
You technically rolled a 5. You technically rolled a 5. I rolled the 7.
Oh, okay.
And you got so yeah. No, what I'm saying is you could roll now if you want.
Roll. Okay, I will.
Sorry, I didn't make myself
Find
clear.
the right one here.
Okay.
There it is. Oh.
Well, you keep the 5 anyway, so that's like. I mean, you keep the 7. Well, you get to keep the 7, so everyone gets +2 armor unless you want to spend another.
Okay.
Apply. Apply. It has lots of benefits in every other way apart and you apply it to it. Okay, are you moving?
I'm going to step back and see what I can do to help Jojo get unstuck.
Okay, you step back. You step back to help Jojo get unstuck just as he gets his foot clear. Scott, you're up, sir.
Scott is going to scan the ceiling to see if there are more of these things.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good idea. Make a notice check.
Gonna reroll their stealth.
That's fine. Just to see. Nope. Nope. It's that one. Nope. It's that one. Yes. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Even with their +2 stealth, they still couldn't. Even with their +2 stealth, still saw. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see 5 now.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4. I can see. Oh yeah, there is a 5th there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's right. I'm just making sure because it's very hard for me to tell which ones you can see and which ones you can't see.
There's a bunch more of them up there, guys.
Where? Where? Oh, there. Oh.
And Scott will go ahead and shoot at one of the ones that he sees that nobody else does yet.
Okie dokie. Go for it.
Not spinning that.
That's a hit. They're not really small. It's just they're buried up in the ceiling, so it's only a small part of them that's visible, if that makes sense. That one sort of implodes inwards and a load of stuff splats on the floor, as you can see.
Well, it's good to know they can be shot.
Sergeant Brick Callahan.
Okay, Brick is going to go ahead and shoot the one that's had its tongue cut off.
Okay.
There it is. And misses terribly.
I think that's because normal Steve's panicking and flusters and knocks Brick at the last second. Brick never misses.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to switch off to the pistol because a sniper rifle at this distance is kind of overkill. Well, I'm at Benny that one time because I don't care if the GM gets Bennies.
Don't forget, all you got to do is pull the lever. It's not on the mat. This is as a player as you pull the metaphorical lever.
Still a miss. Never mind.
Or lever, because we're English. If you're confused, if you go look back in the if you go look at the chat, you'll see it's the last thing Joe pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ceiling barnacle can't do anything. Normal Steve.
First of all, can Min Max and Normal Steve have their 2s of mild bennies, please?
Yes. Pointing that out. Deuces are mild.
Sorry, deuces are mild. I do apologise. Then, has Scott pointed out the others to everybody enough that we can now look up and see them, or do we need notice rolls to see them as well?
I'm
you pointed out the one that attacked you.
I'm going to say, once Scott says there are others out there. Oh, I'll be nice and say, yeah, you can see them.
Okay, right. In that case, if I can see them, I can splat them, is the idea. So I am going to do some molecular manipulation and try and loosen them from the ceiling so they fall to the ground. I'm going to go for that one
Nope.
there for this one. So with my molecular manipulation, I'm not doing this necessarily as a damage roll, but I can use it in exactly the same way as elemental manipulation to remove bits of ceiling and stuff like that. So I want to remove the bit of ceiling that they're clinging to, so that that bit of ceiling falls to the ground with them still attached to it. So it is cast.
I think we'll treat that as an attack, won't we?
You want me to just roll damage on it?
I think that makes sense.
Because what I was wanting was for them to then be on the ground so that people can get at them more easily.
I was kind of thinking as a test to see if they can hold on.
Yeah, I think a test might work better.
Faith-
Yes, that's a fact. Yes,
strength kind of
I
thing.
agree. This is what we did on Sunday, and it worked really well. So yes, we should do it as a test, like Zephyro doing the quicksand on the Thronger. It should be if you're doing it like that, it should be a test. Their roots versus you trying to unpeel them. So
yeah, fair enough.
Okay, that would make more sense, because then you just pick one at a time and you trying to affect it, don't you? So what should we say it's going to be against? It's strength, really, I think, isn't it? Because you're trying to unroot it.
I guess so. Oh, it wins. Curse it.
But you've got you've got it for 5 more rounds, so you can literally keep doing that. Conversely, yeah, I like that
You
idea.
could spend a Benny and change that 4 to a 5, and then you'd win, wouldn't you?
And then, well, you know what? I'll do that just so that he has to spend a Benny to try and roll the 5. So the Benny that I've just given him, he can then use to try and roll a 5 or higher.
Fair enough. What's this one? Ceiling bar. Strength.
Damn you!
It's got very good roots.
It has.
What does Dogbeat want to do?
No, Dogmeat is not going to pee up against something.
Assuming you're not moving, that is.
No, normal Steve is going to just kind of get behind Min-Max and Britt Callahan. Dogmeat is going to support Min-Max. And Dogmeat is going to look around for something that will help Min-Max. And look at that. Dogmeat has found an old broom, which she picks up in her mouth and brings it and kind of turns her head sideways and plants it in front of Min-Max, so that the broom, with a section of bristles just missing in the middle, is upright in front of her, and kind of looks up at her and goes, as if to say, rest your gun on this then. For a support roll for Min-Max shooting.
You made me laugh so hard, I'm giving Dogmeat a Benny.
Hey!
I'm awarding Dogmeat a Benny for some brilliant, inspiring action there.
Yeah, Min-Max kind of gives Dogmeat a look like, what the? Oh, okay, I guess that would work.
+1,
Let's
2.
go ahead and try and finish off that one.
Sorry, just to metagame it here. If Dogmeat spends that Benny right away, turns that 7 into an 8.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Well, Dogmeat will spend that Benny right away to give it to the GM, but give Min-Max a +2 then.
Sorry, I wasn't saying it to give myself a Benny. It suddenly occurred to me. Because a +2 will negate the -2 for its size. So that's a hit. That's a hit with a raise. Because you don't have the -2 on it anymore. Because you've got a +2 from the...
Well, I put the +2 in.
Ah, yes.
But I'm-
She doesn't have trademark weapon for a lever action rifle.
But you rolled
It
a
still
plus.
should have been a.
Oh, yeah, it should still be
Oh,
a 7,
no,
shouldn't
no,
it?
yeah,
Yes, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, they're not that tough.
Yeah.
They're not that tough.
Yeah,
You
no,
should be able to
they're
take it out.
not. Yeah.
It's already shaken, this one, because it had its tongue cut off, so it's incapacitated, and insides will fall out to the floor, and then what's left up top is the withered, not desiccated husk, but you know what I mean. They go all thin, don't they? Oh, look at that! Emaciated. Thank you. And Cinder got Cinder does. Well, you don't get bent setting, do you? But Cinder's got the Joker for this game. K9 capers create metagaming combat credits. Min-Max is so thankful she drags in some bennies. Fair enough. You still have the Benny lever to pull once this game.
Okay, Cinda is concentrating again, and a ghostly image of Smiling Jack, the Pinnacle Joker, comes up over her shoulder, and he wiggles his finger back and forth like he's saying no, and we will cast. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. It wasn't Smiling Jack, it was Sherlock. Sherlock comes up and puffs on his pipe, and we will lower the trait of the three, lower the vigor of the three barnacles that I can see.
Okie dokie. I cannot remember the name of the podcast, but that was the first line of the song they sang at the start of the Savage World podcast, and that was a long time ago. Smiling Jack.
So that is a lower trait.
And never target them. You meant to target them before you roll the dice.
Sorry. Give me a second. Targeting enemy unit.
I'll turn him into 6s.
Right.
That's what you rolled. I just rolled one.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And you are lowering their vigor,
I'm
I
lowering
guess.
their vigor.
That's what you always do to me.
That's what I always do. There's 3 of them.
There we go. Okay, they
Yeah.
all had their vigor lowered.
Yeah, that's 3, 4, 5. No, 7. 7 points.
The ceiling barnacle hangs there, moving. This ceiling barnacle hangs there, not moving. It can't. And Min-Max is up next. Unfortunately, the gunfire caused the very rotted shaft of the broom to snap as you fired at us. You can't use it for support this time.
Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right?
Dogmeats, they're looking very disappointed with a broken stick in their mouth now.
What a disappointing broomstick.
I've got them scared. They're not moving into the room.
Yeah, she'll miss. We'll accept that.
Okie dokie. Now Scott and Sergeant Brick Callahan are next.
Scott's going to go ahead and shoot at one, because why not?
Indeed, why not?
And miss.
Amazing how evil it is making something small.
And Brick is going to shoot at one.
It's even more evil if it can get the up and under edge from Savage Pathfinder.
You're playing Savage Pathfinder, so that's okay.
We are not.
Okay, that's another ceiling barnacle is destroyed. Okay, this ceiling barnacle hangs there menacingly. Normal Steve, you're up.
Normal Steve gives up on trying to pull it off the wall, and instead a zappy beam of green energy flies out of his fingertip as he points at it and says, "Oh, go to hell with you."
And fails to cast.
No, he doesn't fail to cast because he's already cast.
Of course, the Mesecular, yes, he misses. Right. He fails to affect it. I apologise.
Indeed. And what's Dogmeat going to do? Well, is Sully still entangled, or is Sully just prone?
Sully's prone.
Okay, so since Sully's no longer entangled but is prone, Dogmeat will move over to Sully and do that thing where dogs kind of shove their nose underneath someone to try and get them moving and get them up to help Sully get up and lick his face, and then get a nose under his neck again to try and lift Sully, help Sully up to his feet.
Okie doke.
Get out of it. Oh.
Do you want that athletics to support what Sully does next, or strength to actually try and stand him up?
Well, technically, it would be athletics, because strength is the only ever used in pushes. Otherwise, isn't it? The actual traits these days are only used to react rather than act, aren't they? Except
there you go.
push.
So
that's a +1 bonus
to whatever Sully does next, mostly to get away from the slobber. And look, Sully's next.
Indeed. Sully, you're still prone, so it will cost you 2 inches of your movement to get up, but obviously there's no hardship in that.
Okay, I will get up and again move the map instead of me. Move over there.
I shouldn't be able to move the map instead, in my opinion. I suppose you have to be able to scroll it.
Moving the window.
Oh, sorry, yes, I understand.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Not moving the map in the way you mean.
Yeah.
I wasn't being clear. Right, anyway. I will... I think I'm going to try and bolt it.
Sully immediately falls over again.
Oh, now isn't that... Oh, wow. Now, you do have
Brain
options, don't you, with our extra rules? You have brain burn, or you can spend a point of conviction to allow a reroll.
I can't remember in the new rules how bad brain burn is.
Neither can I. Let's look it up.
Yeah, let's find out. That could very well be a deciding factor in it.
Deadlands Lost Colony rulebook out. Righty-ho. No Man's Land, Psychers, page 80. Brain burn. You expend 1 power point and roll on the dynamic backlash table on a critical failure. So it's a dynamic backlash. See what?
Excuse me. Oh, you know what? Let's go for it this once. I'll actually take the backlash to see what happens.
Yeah, on dynamic backlash
You want
table.
to chuck me up the table.
Did you not get it?
I will use it. No. Unless it's hiding behind something.
Oh, you know
Yeah, that's
why?
a fair
Because Because I was on the combat carousel, so I can't share things. Did that work?
Thank you very much. That worked, yes.
Get back on the combat carousel now. Oh! That's
So
7
that was
power
costly.
points. Yeah. Well,
Hang on.
depends.
It costs 1 power point normally.
Yes. So
Oh, yes,
7.
additional 6. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Which would take me over my current limit, though I did forget to spend my leftover bennies last session. So would
That's
you be
unfortunate.
happy with me just zeroing out my power points?
What happens if you
Absolutely
overspend?
none. No idea. Well, I could chuck bennies on it to up my power points to lose them again. Throw away a benny, yeah.
I will technically allow that one,
Right.
yes, but I'll just let you zero out. I'll be nice.
Only because I forgot to spend my last 2 bennies last session because I was too tired.
No, that's
Well,
absolutely fine.
if you zero out, you have to shortcast, and if you fail to shortcast,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
you count as a critical fail, which is then a roll on the backlash table.
yeah. So yeah, I think you're
There
gonna...
you go. There you go. Have another one. I'll take point of fatigue as well. Make everybody happy, okay? Well, some people.
I think you just should use the conviction and re-roll.
I wanted to see what happens. I think there are times when you should, and times when it's not life and death really, and you should just let yourself be weak and add some thrill to the story.
Because everybody fails sometimes. I mean, the best of the best fails sometimes.
Absolutely.
Oh, if Dogmeat goes before Sully next turn, Dogmeat's so going to think that you're actually back down there to play with her.
Probably Sully's not actually proud. Sully's sort of just probably down on one knee going...
Which is enough for a dog, let's face it.
Probably with blood trickling out of the ears and the nostrils. not a lot, just how it's, just how they always seem to do that sort of thing with psionic overloads, don't they? Overuse.
Oh yeah.
Jojo, you're up, sir.
Jojo is going to change weapons as he moves towards barnacle number 3 here. So by the time he gets there, he's got his Ripper sword in the hand, spinning, and takes a slice.
It's 18 feet off the ground.
18 feet up in the air.
Yeah, but I'm about 6 foot, and I don't know how long the blade is, and I don't know how much it's sticking down, but we're going to see what we can reach. Maybe even with a little bit of a jump on the end.
Make an athletics check. You'll need a raise, don't you, to get 2 inches on the jump?
He only needs 1 inch to be within reach of it, I think.
Wow.
Oh no, yeah. No, you're right.
It's 3. You need a raise. Basically, because it's 3 inches off the ground, if you get a raise on your jump, that gives you get 2 inches vertically, which meant you would be able to hit it. You know what I mean? But
hey, there's a wall there. He can do a cool wall run maneuver. But there's also a door there, so you can just smash your way through the door accidentally instead.
Doors are ajar, actually, if you notice. So, so you jump and swish ineffectually.
Now we can see these things dangling from the ceiling. It's just that they're really small targets, right?
Yeah. Yes. That's the only problem. It's not they're small targets from your. There's not a lot to shoot at. Most of it's submerged in the ceiling.
And even without them being small, my rolling has sucked today. That's
Indeed.
okay. I'm not. Yeah, something I'm lost anyway.
Oh, like Jojo's going first. Which is good because it should be pointed out this ceiling barnacle has, however it senses, seems to have sensed that Jojo's there. Its maws opening up, and you can see its tongue unfurling, but still well out of reach right now.
Well, we'll try another leap and see if I can actually get the silly thing.
Or you could go on hold and wait until it does and then cut it.
Indeed. However, he doesn't need to. He's done it. He literally jumps upwards and slashes with that sword, so you've got it targeted, so you can make your fighting attack. Oh, you missed by 1. For the record.
Can I feed it a Benny and go for it?
You most certainly can. That turns your 1 into a 2 because they have no fighting skill. So you hit it. They only have parry 2, so you hit. Oh, for crying out loud! You shake it.
All right. Well, there we go. I got it shaken.
Yeah.
Somehow I got to fix my dice colors.
Sully. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see dog meat sort of obviously getting closer. Need to be affectionate again.
Oh, it's all right. Fine. Stay. Fine, I'll say. And I will swing the gun around from my back to the front. I can't use the power of my mind. I'll use the power of lead. And I will shoot it.
And miss by miss by 2, I'm afraid.
That's fine. God damn it! I'll drop the gun and take a slug of whiskey.
I mean, the really amusing thing is, you know where they are, so if you ignore them, then combat ends.
Yeah, but they've annoyed me.
I know.
That's all I'm thinking.
And also, if anyone wants to go through that door, then that one's the problem, you see. You can move if you wish to.
I don't think they want to move.
Okie dokie. Scott,
No,
you're
I'm
up.
just going to drink whiskey.
Fair enough. Scott is next. Missed by 1.
And die rolled away from the 6.
No. Something wrong with Breck's dice. Oh, what the hell? Spend a penny. Where is the option to set dice? Oh, of course, you set dice as NPCs, don't I? Okie dokie. Well, it's a tongue grab, isn't it? 5 versus Jojo's athletics. I'll hit the roll the first time for speed. You've been grappled, entangled, Jojo. Its tongue comes down and wraps around you. Do you wish to re-roll your athletics, or do you actually want to sort of, wait till next turn where you get to attack its tongue?
I think I'll wait till next turn and cut his tongue off.
Yes, because its tongue doesn't count as small. And once you cut its tongue off, it can't do anything until it grows. Cinder, you're up.
Cinda is going to move her full pace, which I think is 6.
Yep.
Yep. This way. and I'm going to try to shoot ceiling barnacle number 2.
Always do it. It always causes being
With my shotgun.
things on for canisters. I really shouldn't do it.
And just for fun, I think I'm going to give it both barrels. Oh, for God's sake. Miss. Got 1 Benny left. No, I'm not gonna use my Benny.
Out of interest,
I
why
missed.
wasn't that treated as a critical failure?
I don't know.
Because that's a crit fail, isn't it?
It is.
That's a skill dice and a wild dice.
Mm. I don't know why that treated as a crit fail.
Because it's small.
No?
I don't know. So what's the crit fail on my shotgun happen?
Sorry, in fact, to make me find the sound effect. I think for fun, what we'll do is because of the nature of this place, it's very unstable here. So we're going to blow you backwards. But basically, I know what the crit fail is. You had some hot shot, so the kickback is much more than you expected. You lose your balance. You get knocked backwards, and we'll treat it as a havoc. Oh, and you hit your head as you go down.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so it was Obviously, those shells have been obviously put a bit too much gunpowder in those shells. Your gun's okay. It's just it kicks you back more than you were expecting. So you're knocked backwards and you hit your head a bit hard on the ground, and you're sort of lying on the ground a bit dazed. Normal Steve, you're up, sir.
Right. So that one's tongue is wrapped around bits of Jojo. Is that right?
Yes.
Sorry, Jojo.
He's on the ground still. He hasn't been lifted up yet.
Oh, I know that, but sorry, Jojo. I would like to target the tongue, please.
Okie dokie. This probably will be an mental manipulation damage roll.
Righto. Well, I will.
You need to hit the
still gotta
tongue
roll to-
first.
Still need to hit it. Yes.
It's a cooled shot -2 against its parry of 2, so you only need a 4.
Righto. So I'll just roll. I'm not going to bother putting the -2 in that case.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Mm.
Shake it again.
Is that enough to get it to let go?
Shaking it severs the tongue.
Oh, in that case, it does. It is enough to get it to let go, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, Jojo.
So this one, you can technically ignore it, as it were, because
and since Sully has already done something and clearly doesn't actually want to play with Dogmeat, Dogmeat is then going to go over to Jojo and grab the bit of tongue that's wrapped around Jojo in her mouth and start playing tug with him. For no other reason than she can.
I'm going to mark that ceiling barnacle as neutral. It's still up on the ceiling. Can't do anything about the fact it's. Ooh. This one's recovered from. This one's recovered from Cinder's lower trait. It sits there doing nothing in Tabitha, you're up.
gonna try one more time to try shooting this thing. It's my if they're up in the ceiling, that's my best option.
I just need to make a quick phone call, so Tav
No
can
problem.
control me.
No problem. You missed by 1.
Yeah, I missed.
By 1.
I was mostly testing out my dice.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you missed.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm just pointing it out. Min-Max, you're up. That one has been neutered, by the way. All it can do now is sit on the ceiling and just go.
And pout, yeah, until it heals its tongue. So that's why she's going to go ahead and shoot at the other one.
Which, admittedly, you don't know how long it is, but I don't think. Oh! And this Min-Max wants to spend a point of conviction. We didn't give Min-Max grin.
No, that's fine.
We didn't give Min-Max grin server to death. Okie dokie. I'm going to say basically. I think I like the hot shot. You have basically you there's a hot shot. Oh no, actually, I'll tell you what. Even better. You got the opposite hot shot. You got a squib. So you sort of just go poof.
Pop, no bang. Yeah.
Pop, no bang. And now that you've got a squib. So there's you just need a repair check to clear the barrel, which is sort of out of combat. So unfortunately, the lever action rifle is useless for the rest of this combat, as it has a round stuck halfway down the barrel. And Min-Max is going first with a joker.
Ooh.
Okay. She looks at the rifle. She just kind of with disgust and everything else. I tried to save ammo. I really did. She slings it, unslings her saw. She will only 3-round burst, however.
And hits.
I really did try to save ammo. I tried, guys.
Oh, fun, actually, Pat, it's funny you say that. Talk about saving ammo. I was playing Fallout 3 the other day, and I found a load of 5.56 ammo. And obviously Fallout 3 post-apocalyptic. This game post-apocalyptic. The first thought that went through my mind as I was playing the game is, I'm not using a 5.56 rifle. I must remember to give those rounds to Jojo. I don't know. Hang on. I don't know. Hang on. No.
Thank you.
Wrong game.
Wrong game. But it was literally the first thing I thought. Okay, now technically you can end the fight there if you want to.
I think we should go to the end of the round because then Cinder gets a Benny for being on the deuce. So,
Okay.
normal Steve is going to look at Min-Max.
She can get the Benny anyhow.
Well, yeah,
She'll get the Benny
normal Steve is
anyhow.
going to put his fingers in his ears and look at Min-Max and say, I get in trouble when I do things like that without talking first. Will you tell people before you're going to use that standing right next to them? And Dogmeat continues to play tug with the tongue that's wrapped around bits of Jojo.
Fair enough. The ceiling barnacle, doesn't recover from being shaken. Pouts about the fact it's had its tongue cut off. Oops, and then I accidentally robbed Jojo of his go. Let's move it back to Jojo. Right, Jojo. So you got the severed tongue wrapped around you, and the barnacle sort of just dripping green goo on the floor.
And the dog is trying to pull the tongue and play with you.
I'll play. I'll use dog meat, and I will unwrap me with the tongue from the tongue of the monster and totally free myself.
No
Well,
problem
I'll play
at all.
pull with it and sort of roll, spin around and unwrap myself.
Dogmeat does not like the taste.
Dogmeat and Jojo play a little game with the tongue, which is rather sweet to watch. Actually, that brings us to Sully. who's being controlled by you.
Yep, Sully is just going to look at Dogmeat and Jojo rolling around on the ground, shake his head, wipe the blood from underneath his nose and flick it on the ground and say, I'm getting too old for this shit. You'll have to end Sully's.
Yes, I was going to say, because you're not there, I know. Yep. And Scott, you're up, sir.
Scott is going to just kind of look over at Min-Max and grin. And then he's going to start heading down these stairs over here. He wants to see what's in the middle of this place.
It's like a lot of broken terminals that are flashing randomly, doesn't it? He says, zooming in. Cool map, this.
It is a cool map, yeah. And then Brick, let's untart. Whoops.
Thank you, Cyber Maps, for a really cool map.
Brick is going to walk past the two wrestling on the floor and come into this room and see what's back here.
It looks like a storage room. Lots of boxes and crates and stuff. Oh, it looks like a broken laptop on the floor. Probably, basically, mostly, it's probably a good. This is a good place to have a good scavenge, most likely.
That's kind of what both Scott and Brick were thinking. Yes.
Brings us to Tabitha.
We only got the one left, and shooting at it doesn't seem to be helping. So I'm gonna go and see what I can find around here. I'm gonna follow Scott and do some scrounging.
Okay, that'll be as soon as combat ends, and then that brings us to Cinder, who gets a Benny for being on the deuce. Means I have to. And Cinder recovers from being shaken.
Sit up, rub my head, and say, "Ow, that hurt." And that thing's still up there, isn't it? Number 3.
It is, but it is tongueless, so it can't
It's
harm
tongueless,
anyone.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if it's tongueless, then it can, I don't care what it does at that point. I will dig out my tablet and see if the browser spirits have come back to me on whether or not it could identify it, what it was.
No.
If I get nothing back, then I'll start entering data, what I know about it.
No problem at all. Okay. Right. With that fun and games done. That's well, obviously Sully's the closest. Sully, when you sort of turn around and look at the terminal, it's just got it's just a standard, old style pre-war computer with a green monochrome screen. Just has in the center of it, it just says access level Omega, enter authorization code. That's all it does. What's everyone else? I know some of you want to do some
Access
scrounging.
level Omega, enter authorization code. Well, that can't be a good thing. I mean, Omega. Jeez.
Yeah, but didn't we have something back from Al's place?
Heck, I just blow things up with my mind. You're the one that does like books and words and stuff.
Yeah, I know. And I took
The one that does
pictures
the
of
thinking.
I took pictures of everything and stuff like that we had at the place that had all of his data and stuff. So I'll start going through my pictures to see if I have anything there that would give me anything like a possible authorization code to put in. We had one that opened us up to the opened up the garage, so I don't know.
I can't remember what that was. You can certainly enter that if you can certainly go over and enter that if you want.
That was actually, it was a voice recording.
All right, no,
So
this
I
is
don't think
this is an
that's
old
the voice
this is an old
recording.
this is an old pre-war terminal, keyboard access only. Let
Yeah.
me unlock movement so people can move around. Now, those that want to scavenge, okay, this place is a proper scavenge of this place will take 1d6 hours, but you do get a +2 bonus because this place counts as untouched.
Okay.
Guys, should we really be like searching here for hours now when there might be one of those what do you call them, Sully? Do I really have to tell everybody all over again? Well, it was a skibbly or something, wasn't it?
Sorry, Scott, I can't move you right. But before anyone else does any moving, unfortunately, Scott walked over to the doors. Oh, he's lucky. A sealing tongue fails to grab you.
I missed one.
You can back off.
You think?
You can back off because it can't do anything about it now and deal with it later, or everyone can deal. Or we can go back into combat. It's up to you. Because the point is, it missed you, so you can back off and worry about it later. Is the point I'm trying to.
If I do still have any elemental manipulation running, I will just zap it.
I'll say it's your last round. I'll be nice. Ooh, not bad, is
Out
it?
of range. Yeah.
It's not out of range because you could have moved, couldn't you?
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
You did get to roll the damage, it's supposed, isn't it?
No, I was just going to zap it.
Oh, you said zap. Sorry, I thought you. Well,
yeah.
Oh, that's even better. Then we won't worry about it. Ow! I was just going to have it fall to the floor.
No, I want the kind of the splatty bits to land on Scott.
He's already dived back, so you're okay. Okay, that was the last one, so I will unlock stuff. So, okay, what are you doing about the terminal, guys?
I'm going to give it a try if I can.
Well, if you want to hack
science still, and I'm that old that it was something that's been in service as long as I have.
You can, well, if you want to hack it into a very secure system, it'll be a hacking roll at -4.
Well, hacking is something I don't do.
No. Okay. I'll take a look and see what I can find on the tablet and see what I can find for anything that I mentioned in the stuff that we took that was referenced, Warehouse 13. And or start looking around the room to see, some people leave stupid codes hanging out like code books and stuff like that. So
if you're doing that,
while you guys are out looking around, if you see anything.
If everyone wants to start, if everyone wants to help you look for that sort of thing, it's just a straightforward search check.
I'm back here in the back where I was before, and I'm just scrounging for anything useful at all.
Well, yes, so that will take quite a while. Okay, looks like normal Steve and Dogbeat, obviously working together, find a sticky note.
Why is it sticky?
Rosebud. Okay, there we go.
What you got there, girl? Rosebud?
At least it wasn't red rum.
Why would anybody want a rosebud down here? Ah, Steve scrumples it up and throws it over his shoulder, and it just happens to bounce off Cinder's nose.
Well, Cinda will try to catch it before it hits the ground
Mhm.
and open it up and say, "Here, Jojo is at the keyboard. I
Did you say
suggest
was? Yeah.
here,
I
try
made
this
him
one.
happy, but
Try this and see what happens."
the question is, how are you typing Rosebud?
Well, the sticky note had it all in capitals, did it
It
not?
did. It did. So you're typing it in caps. That's fine. I just thought I'd be mean
Yeah.
and trick you.
That's
Okay.
what the sticky note shows, so that's
The
what we'll
screen.
put in.
The screen comes up. Authorization code accepted. Rosebud decrypting. Recovered entries 5. Integrity 37%. And then after a second, a screen pops up. You can tell I spent some time on this, can't you? No, wait, that's the last one you get.
Entries to unlock access to suburb. Let's look at the log entries first before we go unlocking accents. So we'll
Okay.
hit number 1.
Okay, there are 5 log entries. The first log entry just has date corrupted, subject, cargo reroute anomaly. Original destination was redacted. Sarcophagus diverted to Hangar 13 via internal override. No record of who authorized transfer. Containment protocols failed to initialize. Object began emitting low-frequency psychic resonance.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
No.
Do you want the second log?
Please.
Date plus 3 days plus post-arrival. Its subject, emergence event. The mummy emerged from the crucible casing. Staff reported auditory hallucinations, visual distortions. Dr. Marcus claims it speaks through our minds. Command staff no longer responsive to orders. Time machine protocols overridden. Tunnel station gateway offline. No physical damage detected.
What was that? Time machine? Says Sully.
Time tunnel.
Log 3.
I preferred Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Plus 2 weeks post-emergence. Subject, temporal breach. Machine now opens portals to faraway system. Asteroid belt coordinates unstable. Chronal drift, increasing time dilation observed in lower levels. Attempts to shut down portal met with resistance from infected personnel. Marcus insists we are not going back far enough. Glyph patterns changing daily.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh no, we're going to have some kind of predestination paradox bootstrap thing going on.
You missed the
It's
good
that
one.
tiny
You missed the
one,
good one there.
Joe.
So, according to these data logs, the mummy emerged from a crucible casing, and not long afterwards, the tunnel station gateway went offline. And then 2 weeks after that, the time machine is now opening portals in the faraway system. Just to get you up to date, because that's the type of thing that probably would bother Sally.
That's not.
Sully suddenly turns into Charlton Heston, falls to his knees and said, "They did it! They actually did it!"
Date plus one month post-emergence. Subject, crucible conversion. Crucibles repurposed to process improved subjects. Volunteers no longer recognizable. They speak in glyphs, not words. Marcus calls the mummy the Revenant. Base population reduced by 83%. No external communication possible. There is only one entry left. I'll let you discuss.
How many
pretty bad.
How many people were on the base? Do we know?
You don't know.
Okay. That might give us an idea how many of
Predestination
those
Sorry,
corrupted
Karen.
beings that might show up.
Bewildered Badger says predestination paradox. Bootstrap things always require biddies. I couldn't agree more. Bewildered Badger.
Thank you very much, Badger.
And the final entry is dated 3 days ago. Subject: final transmission. I broke free. Revenant distracted by portal instability. Dr. Marcus still under its influence. He works non-stop on the machine now. He calls it the Cradle. I sealed the lower vault. If you're reading this, you must stop the Revenant. Do not let it open the portal.
Out of interest, when you've got the date there, recent 3 days ago, is that as in we know what the date is and that date is 3 days ago?
Yes.
Or they've written the words 3 days ago because there's a whole wibbly-wobbly thing going on?
It's because I've lost track of where we are in the year 20.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, that sounds to me like this guy's, whoever it was 3 days ago, whoever this person was who broke free.
He found his foot in his leg.
You found what?
Well, he's got a good footing. We found his foot in
his leg, yeah.
Bits of him. Oh, okay. We found bits of him. Okay.
Oh, this is heavy.
You know what I think? Something's afoot.
Oh.
So just to paraphrase everything, what it would appear is that something for some reason a sarcophagus was diverted to this base.
Yep.
Then something happened to the personnel. The time machine project they were working on was corrupted. Suddenly, for no reason that anyone could work out, tunnel station gateway went offline, i.e. the gateway to far away stopped working. Now it would appear that time tunnel gateway portals are being opened to the faraway system, targeted on the asteroid belt of the faraway system. Sully might have some ideas what that might mean. And if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Did you say targeted at the asteroid belt at the far side of the faraway system?
Basically, something basically was able to steal the actual ability to open tunnels to the faraway system and has merged them into a time machine. So time tunnels are being opened in the faraway system, targeted on the asteroid belt in the faraway system. You don't know then much about. If you don't know the background lore about Lost Colony, it doesn't matter. But if you do, as a player, then Sully knows about it. It doesn't matter if you don't. It doesn't really matter.
I don't know all about it. I know some, and I think either way it's going to set Sully sitting down and thinking a lot.
Indeed. But those are your 5 logs. Your other option, of course, is there's the other option there, which is number 2.
Yeah, I don't know. We may not want to open that until we're ready to actually go down and deal with this thing. Because he said he sealed the lower vault, so I assume number 2 will unlock that lower vault.
Yeah, but he also said that the dude opening the portal thing would be a bad idea, and if we sit around here scratching our navels and looking for shit, things might go to shit.
That is the access to sub-level 2.
Unless, and normal Steve will look up, hold his hands up, and go, oh, that worked in that old movie with the phone box. I think we should do something. And this is me saying that. I want there to be I quite like there to be a tomorrow.
Well, if we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down. Let's. Anybody want any preps or do any preps or anything like that before we go?
Making sure all my mags are full and everything is ready to rock and roll.
Before
So-
we go, are you suggesting we just jump on in blind?
Well, unless you can think, I know Cinda knows next to nothing about what a revenant might be. I can take some time and go see what I can find out on the net about it, if anything. I don't know. Can we try doing some more research here? See if we can get anything else out of this computer system that might be helpful. Whatever the sarcophagus, this crucible and/or sarcophagus, what it was purported to have contained, and where it came from. Oh, lights, that would be good.
everything everything sort of. Actually, it should be the other way around. Actually, well, it should. I'm not sure that's what I needed to do. I do none. That's better because everything gets darker and then comes back again. As if
Oh dear.
as if there was some sort of power surge. And the
I don't
generators had
think
to
waiting
generate
here
more
is a good
electricity.
idea. I think we should get on the go and take care of this revenant thing.
All right, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Okay.
My 2 cents worth.
All right. Let's screen lock out in 10 seconds.
I mean, obviously, you can type the password in again afterwards. I'm just.
Yes.
I just.
Hit number 2.
You hit number 2. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that nice red light that's above that door is part of the map, so I can't do anything about it. But across the chamber, the red light above the double doors flickers once, then turns green. A heavy clunk echoes through the room, followed by the groan of ancient hydraulics. Dust spills from the seams as the doors shudder, and they begin to part slowly, reluctantly, as if resisting the command. The vines near the threshold recoil, twitching as the metal panels slide open. Beyond the doors, an elevator is waiting. Way to sub-level 2 is open.
Well, let's go. Get on the elevator. Who else is coming?
Yeah.
I think we're all coming because none of us want to be left alone in this mess.
Come on, dog meat. Ruff. Can someone else go first? Oh, thank you.
Oh! So I just realised I missed a trick there, but it's okay. I don't know. God. Feeling like doing it, which is a shame. How quickly I can do this.
Cinda kisses her fingers and smacks herself on the butt. Let's go.
Oh well, I forgot.
With that roll, probably nobody notices Steve blushing.
Okay. I missed the trick. I know I've got it somewhere. I've actually got this really cool elevator map where the elevator's going down, but I forgot it. So we'll just basically keep you on this map. Okay. So you all get inside. You all squeeze inside the elevator.
With the elevator music.
It's a good sized elevator. You can all fit in. Looks like it's designed to carry equipment in and out. Basically after a few seconds, nothing happens. Looking at the panel, there. Right, actually, in fact, after a few seconds, actually, I can take it back a bit. Sorry, the elevator doors slide shut with a reluctant hiss, sealing the potty, should say, inside. A box of rusted steel and a flickering light. The control panel is ancient, buttons worn smooth. The display cracked and with unreadable green edges. It should be pointed out that when it says ancient. 3 hours of the best elevator music. Yeah, given that the war was only 17 years ago, this elevator seems to be inside here seems to be very. Oh damn! Is someone else doing that?
Doing what?
Like elevator music, or is I just clicked on something so it started?
You've probably clicked on the link that I shared, so the elevator music has started.
But stop that! No, my luck, it's copyright. That's okay. So anyway, yes, as I say, this elevator looks more than 17 years old. Anyway,
hey guys, this elevator, it's older on the inside.
Oh, I'm gonna give you one for that. There are 2 buttons, SL1 and SL2.
I guess we're going to 2.
Okay. A soft chime sounds and the descent begins. The elevator groans. Not violently.
Oh no! It's one of those talking elevators.
But with the kind of sound that suggests age, neglect, and possibly something else. Does anyone want to do anything?
Mental fatigue, overloading. Oh shit.
The walls vibrate faintly as the car drops, slow, steady, deliberate. A digital readout ticks downwards, minus 100 feet, minus 300 feet, minus 700 feet. The lights overhead flicker once, twice, then stabilize. The air feels cooler, now thinner, tinged with something metallic. The kind of air that hasn't been disturbed in years. Keeps going down.
So this is it. We're going to die.
Minus 1,200 feet. I'm showing minus 1,800 is a typo there. It should be minus 1,200 feet. And then
I look at Steve and I go, at least we won't have to worry about being buried if we do.
Ignore the minus 1,800 feet because I suddenly came up with a very evil plan. So here we go. At minus 1,500 feet, the elevator jolts, not violently, but enough to make every stomach drop. The lights flicker, then shift from sterile white to pulsing amber. A klaxon chirps once, then falls silent. The control panel flushes red. A voice calm, synthetic, and disturbingly cheerful speaks. Biological anomaly detected. Safety protocol engaged. Unregistered harrowed entity present. Cleansing sequence will initiate in 30 seconds unless anomaly is neutralized.
Cleansing sequence?
Oh, crap.
Hang on. Harrowed? Okay, who's dead?
The elevator stops. The wall hums. A faint mist begins to seep from vents. Cool, sterile,
backs
and
as
laced
far
with
away
something accurate.
from Brick Callahan as he can, and looks at Scott and says, "Scotty, you didn't tell us your friend was dead."
A countdown appears on the cracked display. 0030, 0029, 0028. The voice
Scotty?
continues. Cleansing agent, type 7 biosolvent. Effective radius 4 meters. Survivability 0%.
Hang on a minute.
What about the rest of us?
Okay, at this point, Steve is going to use a Benny to re-roll that.
I didn't know he was dead.
And everybody, apart from Brick Callahan, because he's got to be a dead guy, gets kind of a ready Breck glow around them that's going to protect them from biosolvents. that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power points to protect everybody. apart from
Biosolvent
Rick Callahan.
hampering detected. Explosive charges activated. 30. 29. 28.
I hate this place.
All right, we need to somehow or another hack this elevator.
Or neutralize
I'm not
the
the computer
Harrow
expert.
person.
Both
Rick,
Jojo and I have repairs. Or anything we can do with our repair rolls?
Rick goes,
Does
I'm
does
not
anybody have the
bloody
adventure
dead.
card? Does anybody have the adventure card that lets people with powers use any power?
I have. Wait. I have a different card.
27.
Will the perfect would the
26.
perfect timing card help you, Steve?
Yes, give me the perfect timing card.
25.
There, you got it.
24.
Right, Steve casts EMP. So I will roll faith to cast EMP to shut everything down on the lift.
Yeah, you'll then be stuck at 1,500 feet below the surface. The lift
Yes,
isn't
but
working.
we won't
But
be
alive?
exploded.
Better stuck than
Be
dead.
alive to work out how to get this thing moving again.
That's a later problem. Being blown up is a now problem. And there's a whoom, 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 whoom sound and a kind of blue sci-fi sphere glow crackles out from Steve, goes through the walls of the elevator and hopefully shuts it down.
24. 23. 22.
Yeah, well hardened.
If you'd gone for
No, I guess
mechanical
that's-
malfunction, you'd be probably better off.
Yeah, probably, but that wouldn't have looked as cool.
I love the idea. It was a very good idea. 21. 20.
It's all right, I'll just keep using bennies.
19.
I'll give the GM all the bennies.
You've
Until I get
already
a
played
12.
a card, Steve. Can you play another one?
Nope.
Okay,
Don't
can I
stop-
play
don't-
this one?
it won't work even if you get a raise, mate. Extra.
Oh, okay, so then that won't work.
No, but that allows you to play. Now, there was other plans, so I'm assuming while Steve's casting the EMP, and let me give, how many of those did you roll? That's what I was trying to say is you cast it and nothing happens. How many did you spend? 4?
Yeah, probably.
There you
And
go.
because extra effort aces, that was actually an extra.
No,
extra
but I'm
16.
going to allow extra effort to be played on whatever someone else wants to play as a secondary.
We were going to try to do a repair or
Yep, okay,
we don't have hacking,
Okay,
but do a repair.
who's doing the support roles on repair?
Now,
do
I
is-
heard Brick holler something, but he was being talked over. Did he
Brick
say
was
he's
basically
not dead?
Brick was very much insisting he wasn't dead. And in fact, to the
always
point
do
where he's
that.
disrobing right now to show his breathing and perspiring all over, and most certainly doesn't smell dead.
Dude. This isn't the time.
I'm going to go out of this world the way I came in, naked and screaming. 19, 18,
Friend of yours.
17.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Find him.
Friend.
Recording and who's
I'll roll a repair support roll, and
He's gonna,
someone else can do the main one.
I'll do a repair support roll.
Wearing
It's
that
a-
jacket, Jojo should just do the repair roll in the style of the Fonz and elbow the panel on the wall with the bonus from Cinder. Everything will just shut down. And he can go
yeah, but no, it's ace. It's only adds a d6. It's not a guaranteed ace. So yeah, make your support roll.
It says play to add 1d6 to this trait roll. This roll may ace. Cinder rolled a 6 because the extra effort rolled a 6, didn't it?
Extra effort rolled a 5.
Ah, curses.
Okay, Jojo gets a 17. Tabitha makes it into an 18. Okay. Okay, yeah, basically you start pulling out the wiring and going through. You eventually you find what you think is the section that detects the biological anomalies, and you're fiddling around with that. 10, 9, 8. You cross feed the wires. You also find the wires that you think you also find the wires that you think trigger the explosives, but examining them, you realise that's probably too risky, and you decide to keep going on the main thing. 5, 4, 3. Countdown halts at 3. The mist retracts with a hiss, vanishing into vents like it was never there. The amber lights fade, replaced once more by a sterile white glow. Now it feels colder, more clinical. The control panel flickers and then stabilizes. A soft chime sounds. Anomaly override accepted. Safety protocols suspended. Resuming descent. The elevator shudders and then begins to move again, slow, deliberate, deeper into the earth. The hum of the motor is quieter now, but somehow more oppressive.
I wish this was one of those lifts that had like defocused temporal perception, so it could just get us there when we wanted to be there already or something.
Minus 1,800 feet. Minus 2,200 feet.
Trade me
Minus
that if you want.
2,700 feet. The lights flickers once more, not randomly, in sequence, like something is counting. Minus 3,000 feet. The elevators slow. The brakes hiss. The doors remain closed for a moment too long. Then ding. The doors slide open. A dark corridor with green lights in the distance. I had to make going down in an elevator fun, didn't I? Didn't answer the. Mind you still haven't answered that question.
Whatever it is wants us down there, and I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Well, no, well, no, you bypass the security issues, but the lift definitely thinks someone's harrowed. Rick's insisting it's not him.
There's whole time travel stuff going on. Does it think we're dead already or something? I don't know. Are you sure you're not dead? What if we're all dead in the future and we're all gonna be in the future past has been tense or something?
Well, I tell you what, Steve. If we're all dead, then it's time for a party. Don't you think?
Of course, we'll all be dead in the future, some future time.
Yeah, it's time for a party.
Okay. I don't think it's time for a party.
Okay, it's a long, dark corridor.
For a whiskey.
You head down it.
That stuff's horrible.
Oh, joy. Database mismatch on
Did
off in control.
It is an acquired taste. I'll take a swig of it.
Okay, I see what the problem is. I see.
I'll smile at you. I will be.
I see what the problem is. Let's sort that out. Manually.
I should just get back into formation and head down the corridor.
Sorting that out now.
Carefully, quietly.
Scott, you haven't spent a card yet, have you?
No, and I get to spend 2.
Here, take a look and see if that'll do you in, if you're interested in that at all.
Look down to me. Really annoyed with my inability to make modules this week. Please continue.
For you or Min-Max, whichever one.
What?
I don't think she spent a card yet either.
No, she hasn't.
I managed that. Oh, I didn't export it. How annoying is that? Okay. Yeah, no, that one. Save it. That. I'll do another clear flush blank.
Can somebody open the door?
The door's open. You're in a corridor.
Can somebody turn the lights on?
Who
turned out the lights?
share that while I'm waiting for the module to reload, because it'll vanish again in a minute. Okay, that exports. Then I go to the module here. Load, which will get that. Then I reload. Then I come down to then I reopen that. Then I'll scroll down. On the elevator, it's the cradle one. And I can reopen the cradle map like so and share it.
Oh, I hope this isn't going to be one of those, like, killing your grandfather things or something. Or, like, stealing a water chip from the past to fix the water chip in the future.
Right.
You're
Okay.
confusing, guys.
The corridor opens into a vast. Oh, hang on. Make sure you guys can see because I checked. Yeah, you can. Good. The corridor opens into a vast stone chamber, cold, damp, and pulsing with green light. The air is thick with mist rising from a central crystal embedded in a jagged pedestal. Tendrils stretch outwards from its base, feeding into the floor like veins into flesh. 5 circular platforms surround the crystal, each etched with glowing glyphs that shift subtly when not directly observed. Sorry, I got distracted by a humorous whisper there. 5 circular platforms surround the crystal, each S with glowing glyphs, which reflect somewhere. Okay, a figure stumbles from the shadows. The name, well, obviously you don't know that, but the name, there must be a name tag. Dr. Marcus, gaunt and wild-eyed, her lab coat torn and stained with crucible residue, she runs towards you, limping, breath ragged.
Maybe that's the Harrowed. Maybe it was remembering her from now after we got out or something. I don't know. She looks half dead to me.
Chill.
I don't think I can.
So there's Dr. Marcus. She's stumbling towards you. You have to stop him, she gaspes. The Revenant, he's done it. The portals, he's opening them. Behind her, the crystals flare, green light surging upwards in the column that touches the ceiling. The glyphs on the platforms begin to rotate, slowly like gears in a forgotten machine. The mist thickens, the temperature drops. A low hum builds in the chamber. Dr. Marcus collapses to her knees, clutching her head. She ran forwards, didn't she? He's reaching back to before the end, to the Kraglan homeworld. He's going to bring them through. The crystal pulses again. A ripple spreads through the chamber floor. The portals are coming, and the cradle is awakening.
Probably better do something about it then.
Soul of a doctor.
And the sorry, I forgot to actually put the Revenant on the map. Share him as well. See what he looks like.
Now he is dead.
Yes, he's definitely dead.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Sully, from what you know, he looks like a dead Anook.
In fact, he's an undead alien. You can kill him all you like.
Really?
Yeah, go for it.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Scott? What do you want to do?
I am going to and some PowerPoints. Nah, I think I'll just spend 1 PowerPoint. Okay, target all friendlies. Where's the target all friendlies? And then hold that.
Ooh, a nice bit of +4 smiting on everyone. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
It also included hurry and shroud.
Well, you
I
do
can
that
snap
on
those
yourself,
in
don't
here
you?
real quick.
Yeah.
Hurry, shroud. Okie doke. Then clear my targets. Then Scott will go ahead and step forward a little bit. Ooh, scale's funky on this.
Is it?
Yeah. Going from 6 to 8.
Look. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because the maps. Yeah. What? Yeah, I remember. As you start moving closer in, it's almost as if time and space are slightly distorted, and everything seems to take. I'm trying to do it's like a time dilation. So every inch of movement actually costs 2.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
So as you're moving, everything seems slow, taking longer than it should. So it's not actually difficult terrain, but it's an effect of something weird. It's weird, timey, wimey
It's
stuff.
weirdy bits. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, and what exactly am I seeing here? Are the little
Whoa,
glowy
Scotty,
spots
you look all wibbly wobbly.
the glowy bits? Are those the portals, or is he standing on the portal, or what am I looking at here?
That seems to be he's levitating, I should point out, in the middle of it. There's some weird sort of green mist going around him. He's levitating over some sort of sarcophagus that has a green. I'll move him slightly so you can see it. That has a green crystal or power emanating from the middle of it. He's levitating above it, and then you've got these 5 things around the edge. Each of them with more glyphs that you've of the type you've seen a lot lately. You know, the crucible glyphs.
Okay, so Sarge is going to also step forward, slogging his way forward. And he is actually going to shoot his shotgun at this closest glyph.
Okie dokie. I've just realised I probably need to do something there then.
He does hit it.
Okay, I'm just trying to find.
Scott, did you say you still had 2 card plays?
Yes, I did.
I think this one might be of use to you.
Right. Really screw.
Yeah.
Did I really screw up again?
What do you do? Don't do that.
Encounters. Ah, okay. Cheat. Oh, you're kidding me. Try, aren't I? No, I'm not. They're there. Oh, it's okay. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just sulking about. Okay. Invalid node parameter 1. I don't. Already screwed the when I did this one. Let's get rid of that. That. See if I can just that. Oh, I can't. Anyway, yeah, you basically shoot at that. It doesn't appear to have any effect.
Okay, he was hoping that it would like maybe disrupt something. It didn't.
Just going to manually redo this. What I've managed to do, I seem to have broken all my which is rather. Worry about them in a second. Yeah, I mean, you hit it solidly. It just doesn't appear to damage it. When I say it doesn't have any effect, I should say. Okay, Dr.
Sure,
Mark.
sure. No, that's.
Dr. Marcus scrabbles as quick as she can away from it, staring fearfully over her shoulder. You need to stop it. Min-max.
Well, Min-max is going to do min-maxy things. She's going to step forward up here next to Scott, and she's going to unload on that Revenant.
Okay.
There is no saving of bullets here.
It looks like you hit.
2 misses. Yeah, 2 misses. So first one. Second one. Oops, don't do that. Second one. Third one.
Okay. Wow. Bullets rip through the Revenant's body, through the Revenant's body, punching huge holes through the desiccated corpse. Blood splatters everywhere, and the Revenant screams. And as the body falls, Dr. Carol Marcus body drops onto the sarcophagus.
Carol Marcus's body drops onto the sarcophagus.
Yes.
But Carol Marcus is there.
Funny you should say that.
Which means we need to turn around and shoot her too.
Funny you should say
that. Guys?
Okay.
Guys?
Dr. Marcus stands among you,
Yeah, we
her
go.
breath ragged, her voice trembling. You were too late. She begins to laugh. Not the laugh of relief, not madness, something deeper, something ancient. Her posture shifts, shoulders straightening, eyes sharpening, the trembling vanishing, her voice deepens, layers with something not human. You thought I was broken, a prisoner, a remnant of your dying world. She turns slowly to facing the crystal, arms outstretched, as the portals pulse in rhythm with her heartbeat. I was the last, but now I am the first, the seed, the echo of what was buried in time. Her skin ripples, veins glowing green, glyphs surfacing across her arms and neck. Her eyes blaze with crucible light. The lab coat burns away in a shimmer of energy, revealing a form twisted by chromatic exposure and alien will. And at the same time, the portals activate. And one of them seems to be below the map for some reason. Okay, which one's below the map?
That one there, because
one?
I can see the because I can see the
Yeah.
edge of it.
Yes, I know that. I mean, on the numbering.
Ah,
That one. I don't know why it's showing. But if I do that, there we go. You look carefully, you can see on some of them you can see things through the portals.
yeah, very Arkham Horror.
Okay. Right. So then I need.
It's totally cool.
Maybe I've lost a paragraph. I think I lost a paragraph. That's annoying. Hang on. Really cool. Basically, yeah. So the portals open, and behind you see forms starting to sort of appear in each of the portals.
There's a crystal or something over this sarcophagus that's in the middle of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Turn those on for targeting purposes. Oh, that's bad.
I didn't get an action.
I know, because basically the rest of that round doesn't matter. We get to start again, and it's really unfortunate because you got a Joker, but the Revenant got the Black Joker, which means he regains £10.
Ja, Cthulhu te vertagen van de gleaming water. Cthulhu, wil jij wat nagelen vertagen?
And gets to go first. That's really unfortunate. This could be a very short fight. Okie dokie. Oh, too much to choose from.
It's all right. We can all take a nice holiday on Los Carcosa after this or something.
Actually, no, I know what I'm going to do. First things first. He forgot to target himself. I made my own mistake there. So that's his first action. His second action. First template, which obviously is very small. So that cost deflection cost. PowerPoint. And he casts.
Are the templates actually shrunk by the time distorting effect, or would they actually be full size?
They are shrunk by the time distorting effect.
Okay.
Because it just makes things more interesting. It's not necessarily time; it's something weird's going on.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot to actually target you. That's my.
He hit himself with a raise.
Yeah. Well, he drops it on himself. It's selective, isn't it? So he does. So that's okay. So he hits himself with a raise. He also hits with you. He basically detonates a blast on each of you. He wasn't supposed to go first. You were supposed. Yeah, that's the luck of the cards, of course. He wasn't supposed to go first. You were supposed to at least get a chance. 1, 2. Yeah. Normal Steve takes 4 wounds. Dogmeat takes 3 wounds. Sully takes 3 wounds. This might be a very short fight, mightn't it? Linda takes 3 wounds, and that's everyone, isn't it?
Wasn't I in that?
Yeah, you were. Tabitha takes 2 wounds.
But they're soakable, right?
Oh yeah, of course they're soakable. Sully plays a card. Nice. Very nice. Oh! Your dice had been really bad today.
Try one more, Benny, I think. Steve soaks all 4.
Okay. Tabitha, do not forget you can spend a point of conviction to re-roll a crit fail. If you want to.
Looks like Cinda soaked hers.
I need to turn that conviction off because it
Roll it,
doesn't
and
count.
since it was a soak roll, I just do the soak again, right?
Yeah, but I just need to turn off your conviction first. Spending. Yep. So yeah, you just what I'll do is I give you a Benny. I was gonna say I give you a Benny so you can make your soak roll. Okay. So let me see. Normal Steve soaks the damage. Jim spends a Benny for dog meat.
And she
Soaks.
still takes a wound.
No.
Oh, she only took 2, did she? Okay.
She only took 2. Cinder's okay. Tabitha takes 1 wound. And that's the end of... Let's go. Cinder's up next.
All right. Cinda is going to do 2 actions. Her first action is going to be to cast speed on everybody. So the ghostly form of Smiling Jack comes up and he points his finger like he's pressing a starter pistol and clicks the gun, and the starter pistol goes, and that casts speed on everybody. So let me target friendly unit.
Are you doing the quickness modifier so we can all ignore
Yes,
one lot of...
I am putting on quickness, and just a minute, let me pop it up so I can actually look at it. Is it everybody and quickness? Scott already put hurry on, so I don't think I can modify it and give everybody another hurry.
No.
But we'll definitely throw the quickness on there for +2, so that's 3 points for the spell, 9 points for everybody else, I think. 3 and 9, and 2 for the quick. And put it down to leaves me with 2 power points left. And throw Benny on there. Look, and it did it again. Look at that. All right. And then for my second action, oh, I got to roll, don't I? Haha. Where's my roll? Roll speed. All right. That's a 14, so that's definitely a work. And so for my second action, I am going to cast lower trait on the Revenant. Or, yeah, that's right here beside us.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I am not going to lower vigor. I wish to lower smart.
Smarts or spellcasting?
Smart. Oh, spellcast. Oh, yes. Yes, I suppose spellcasting would be the one to do. Yes, thank you. So I will do that. The lower trait. So Sherlock pops up and blows a smoke ring. Oh, and what else can I throw on there? With 7.3 cents. Oh, let's throw a glow on there. And a fatigue and a strong. So that's one.
For the record, you hit the record. You hit yourself.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to change.
In fact, actually, I think you did it to everybody.
I hit everybody. Yeah, I hit everybody with it because I forgot to change target.
Okay,
Sorry.
everybody. Everyone's spell casting has been lowered one die type.
Fortunately, I don't have spell casting.
Sorry.
Okay, so then we go to Cinder, and then we go to lower trait, and we roll that. Oh, we got 11. Way up that 27, which I rolled automatically. That's okay. So then you wanted to hit.
I wanted to hit the Revenant
with glow.
Yeah, with glow and fatigue.
And fatigue. Okay. By that, defense. Then it was spell casting -2 dice. Nicely done. Okay. Normal Steve, you're next.
Right, so
last PowerPoint.
Because I spent my conviction this turn, can I have either give me a Benny so I can maintain it, or just put it back on again? Thank you. Oh no, that was Cinder spending one.
There we go.
So, okay, so this guy looks very dead, doesn't he? Or possibly very undead. That's annoying. That's very annoying. So Steve's going to look at him and go, oh, God, you're not alive, are you? Oh, that means I got to concentrate. Oh! And he starts kind of straining like he's trying to get a really, really constipated poo out, because he's going to do 2 touch attacks.
I've lost my head. My headset cut out for some reason. I missed everything. It's connected again now.
So Steve gets really annoyed that he realizes this guy probably isn't alive. So he's got to try harder. Strains like he's trying to get out a very constipated poo, reaches his hand out to do 2 touch attacks.
Okay.
On the fella. And I'm going to have to spend an extra power point to change the trapping so that it can affect non-living as well as living targets, as I use my fission power on him twice. And I'm going to need a few more power points. So touch attack is at +2. We shall multi-action. And so that's the first one, which has got him with a raise. The second one, because it's also a touch attack, I need to do that. Just a normal hit, we will take that.
Okay, 2 wounds.
And they both have lingering damage. So the one with the raise plus conviction will be 4d6 plus a d4 damage at the start of its next turn, and the one that didn't get a raise will be 3d6 plus a d4 damage at the start of its next turn.
4d6 plus what?
Plus 4d6 plus a d4, and then 3d6 plus a d4.
Okay.
And it takes a level of fatigue for each of them because it's starting to disintegrate.
It's capped out at 2, so can't exhaust, can it? He's undead anyway.
It can't. It can't exhaust, but it does have 2 levels of fatigue. And since Steve can't, Steve can't particularly get anywhere, he will then go, I was hoping that'd work better.
Dog meat's up.
Dog meat wants to be somewhere else.
Dog meat has the ability to do that.
This is what dog meat is going to attempt to not be here.
Okay.
Dog meat will not be here. Now, dog meat
inches.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Dog meat is now going to move without crossing the intervening space.
Yes, I know.
So is that 12 as measured or 24 as measured, which is 12?
12 as measured.
Curses.
This would have go. Well, you can't go for the race.
No. So dog meat will be somewhere else and will then be there with her hackles up and growl at the portals and shiver a bit.
Okay. It should be on hold. They should be dealt in. Tabitha unshakes.
You have 2 actions, so you can.
I don't know what happened there. Try and move. You can move 6, take an action, then move another 6 and take an action, all without any penalties. I don't know how you want to do
I'm moving
it.
between them because I want to move the 6 because I'm trying to get some distance here so I can shoot.
So 6 will get you to there. First action. Oh, hang on. No, you can move 12 because you've got double pace.
Mm-hmm.
Double movement, ignore multi-action. So you can move up to 12 inches as a single move and still perform 2 actions. I got it wrong. Sorry.
And you could also, and because it was cast with a raise, you should also be able to run while ignoring the run penalty.
Well, I'm not trying. I was trying to get past whatchamacallit here, so I can take a shot on the Revenant without having any of my own people in between me.
Yeah. The fun and games is actually we actually worked out that's actually missing from the official power in the rulebook.
It is
in the module.
My dice have absolutely freaking sucked.
They have been really terrible today. You should do that whole random roll X100 D6 or something. Reset them. People swear by it. You hit with your second shot though.
Just as well, because that was a 1 on the skill die and a miss on the wild die.
Well, at least it rolled on the damage.
Wow. He's incapacitated.
Ow! That's good enough. It makes up for a lot of crap today.
The Revenant falls, its twisted form collapsing in a burst of light, glyphs flickering and fading from its skin. The portals stutter, the crystals dims for a moment, and the chamber is silent. Then the mist begins to stir, the tendrils retract, curling back towards the central pedestal. The sarcophagus pulses once, faintly, and then again stronger. A low hum builds beneath the floor, like a breath returning to lungs long buried. Green light spills from the green seams of the crucible casing. The glyphs reignite one by one in slow, deliberate rhythm. Inside, something moves. A hand presses against the inner Walls skeletal, luminous, wrong. The casing splits with a hiss, releasing a wave of cold mist and a sense of scorched time. The Revenant rises, whole again, smiling. You cannot kill what is no longer alive, it says.
Yet with strange eons, even death may die.
Although the spell effects and the fatigue still affect it, but it reforms and appears again over the sarcophagus. You did kill it. Well done.
It ain't dead, so that's not a help.
It doesn't. Dr. Marcus doesn't. Dr. Marcus is gone, so we'll get rid of Dr. Marcus. Sigil 4 should be on hold. Jojo, you're up, sir.
Do I have a clean line of fire at the crystal of that sarcophagus?
Not to the crystal. Min-max is in the way.
You do have movement.
But you should be able to move past min-max.
Yeah, slip between their side so I get a nice clean shot at it. Then put a 3-round burst into the crystal that's on top of the sarcophagus.
Okay. I should also point out you happen to notice something over there. There seems to be a figure standing or stepping through the portal. It's like that.
Oh, that's like that undead thing we saw earlier in the game. The thing that was watching. The Skeksis.
Mm-hmm.
Although it doesn't look as undead as the one we had.
By all means, you can now shoot at the crystal. You need to target the sarcophagus. You're targeting the crystal, as it were. Go for it.
Okay, you did the targeting? Thank you.
I did. I'm just yeah. The S is if you want to attack a sigil or you want to attack the sarcophagus crystal, just target what the appropriate S. Hit with a raise. Roll for damage. Yep, the crystal. You hit the crystal. The bullets seem to ping off it.
Break the sigils first.
Well, like you said, then take my second shot and
No,
bear
shoot
with
the
me a
sigil.
second here. I'm playing with this interface. It's fighting me.
That's
If we
okay.
break the sigils, the sorcerers won't any more of them won't be able to come through.
So fire at number 4 over there to my left.
Sure, go for it. Oh, wow, that's a good hit. River raise. Roll for damage. Oh, that's 6. Sneak in there.
Another 6. And another 6. All right. Woohoo!
33 points of damage. Right, now, what did I put down for that? Okay. Apply. A portal stutters. Its swirling energy falters, spinning erratically before collapsing inward with a deafening slap. The air is sucked towards the vortex in a sudden rush of pulling mist, dust, and sound into the void. Then silence. The portal implodes, leaving behind a scorched ring of residue and a faint echo that lingers in the bones. Portal green number 4 goes off.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Well, that seemed to work.
It did.
One portal down. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Something keeps creating duplicate tokens on the combat tracker. I don't know why today. Very strange. Okay, Sarcophagus doesn't act. That brings us to Scott.
Okay.
We'll end after this round, obviously.
Scott is going to dart this direction. His first action is going to be to shoot this Kargahan sorcerer.
He seems to be slightly incorporeal at the moment.
Shut
Does
the
he?
sickle down. Shut the sickle down.
Not all the way through yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and shoot the sigil.
Hit River Rays. Unfortunately, the sigil is unblemished by your attack.
Well, it's blemished. It's just not broke. I'll shoot it again. Bullets bounce off, spinning around the room.
And if anyone wants to point out, but when attacking objects, damage dice don't explode, I decided to either ignore that and just give them high toughness because it's much more fun when you get stupid amounts of dice rolls to actually break something, I think. I thought it's more cinematic. These aren't natural anyway. Sergeant Brick.
Okay. Brick is going to dart this direction. Is that really 18 inches?
Yes, because of time dilation. It's really
Right,
down to
no,
the
yeah,
fact.
I figured.
It's really down to these. I got the AI generated the map, and then it was much later I realised how bloody small the map was. And then I came up with the timey-wimey distance. Then I came up with, hang on, if I come up with a reasonable reason for why everything seems to be twice as far as normal, then I can get away with it. So I did.
It's all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Is he going for Sigil 3?
No. His shotgun doesn't reach that far so well.
It does, but just not so much damage.
Yeah, so no, let's go ahead and shotgun this closer sigil. There we go. Keep going. Oh, really?
Oh, close. So close.
If that 6 had done more than just one. Okay, so Sarge is done.
He's got 2 actions, don't forget.
Oh, that's right. He does have 2 actions.
Have you already played? Oh, he does. It's this as a sergeant. He doesn't play cards.
Okay, Jojo still has a card play. Minmax still has a card play.
Oh, I still have a card play.
Scott's got 2 card plays.
Never gave me back the
Cards and
gave him.
bennies are not resetting until the end of this fight, as you can imagine. So,
Well, then I'll hold on to mine.
I'm going to move the tracker onto Sully, so you don't, just so you know, you don't have to enter.
Just by one. Oh, that's
Sully-
so frustrating.
I know. So he moves to there.
I'm going to try and bolt a sigil, I guess.
Oh, I like that knife.
Oh, for pity's sake. Yeah, but since I've had them, both times I've tried to cast a spell, that's happened.
Are
With the
you
same
spending?
spell.
Are you
Yeah,
spending
exactly.
conviction, or are you rolling on the dynamic backlash table? I need, because the
I'll
only
do the
reason I ask
conviction
is
this
I have to
time.
cancel it. I have to take away the conviction as soon as you spend it, if that makes sense, because it's not conviction for the sake of conviction.
Of course. You let me know when you've done what you need to
It's
do.
done.
And I'll
It's
roll
done.
it.
It's done. You're fine now. Go for it.
Okay. Spencer?
Oh, that was close.
I may as well
2d6. That wasn't bad. Oh.
Ah,
Well, let's face it, you're about to end the session, so.
Yeah, but you're not getting new beddies next week. I said.
Oh, well, never mind. Then I won't spend the third one.
I'll let you have that one back as well, because I'm nice like that.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
You obviously didn't hear me say it, so that's absolutely fine.
No, my fault for being a bit away with the fairies, but yeah. Thank you. Wait a moment. No, just I was about to be stupid. I think I'm getting a bit too tired. Yes, I step forward and dramatically bolt that which does grapple.
To be honest, it's been shot at multiple times, so they're obviously very resilient. And yeah, I just decided high toughness is more fun than hardness. Min max. Besides, who said they're objects? They could be something strange.
Okay, Min-Max is going to step up right next to this sigil. And pull the trigger.
This could be a very short fight if Min Max pulls this off. This is going to be a very short fight, I suspect. Oh dear, Min Max hasn't got enough ammo. What a shame.
What? No, I should. Oh. Okay, fine. Clear targets.
I did actually mean that to sound a bit more sincere than I
no.
needs to say.
You know what? Her first action is going to be to reload.
Fair enough. That's allowed.
Her second action will be to light these things up.
Agreed. No, you hit all of them. Hang on, one of them you targeted the random. Was that intentional?
Yes.
That's fine then. Go for it.
Yeah, I want to see if I can. You can't kill me. That's fine. I'm just going to knock you back down again.
Agreed. All the damages.
One. Oh, that was kind of crap. Oh, enough.
You shake the sigil.
I may re-roll that one. Let me get the rest of them out. Oh, I'm almost definitely re-rolling that one. Way too many twos. There we go. That's a good break.
Maybe I should have gone with the hardness rules, but no. That's sigil 3 incapacitated, isn't it? Okay.
We can do the Revenant. Oh, we got the 8. That's not bad.
3 wounds upon the Revenant. 1 wound upon the Revenant.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and take that on the Revenant. Let's look at these sigil rolls.
Oh dear. Just take the headphones off. Hold on a sec. Just finishing the round will be over ASAP. Back online. Good. Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. GM.
Mrs. GM. I have to go pick up Mrs. GM, but that's okay because the round's finishing soon. So okay, sorry.
Okay, well, we're gonna. No, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and re-roll all 3 of those sigil rolls. Still crap.
Well, Sigil 1's still shaken if you want to take the original shaken.
Yeah.
Okay, Sigil 1 is shaken. You've cracked it.
Wow. Doing really well here, aren't we? What the?
Actually,
oh, wrong. No, not there. Not.
Oh, you re-rolled the damage, did you?
I was trying to re-roll the damage, yeah.
So let's turn that off. Turn that off. That off. Oh no, hang on. No, you that one you rolled. Okay, you can So you've spent 1 Benny so far, haven't you? And then you would roll in damage for this one.
Right. No, I seem to be rolling crap too. All right, that's it. That's all the bennies you're getting from me.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I've got lots of nice bennies. Well, we shall. Okay, with that, the Cragaland sorcerer steps through the portal, and I think obviously do first thing he shall do. Well, his first action is to fail to cast deflection. Try again. Of course, he forgot to target himself, so I'm just as bad as you are, Cinder, on this one. See, I got so used to the old way of doing it. So, okie dokie. So that's a deflection with a raise on himself, and the second thing he's going to do, who successfully broke? Oh, actually, 2 people have, haven't they? Hit the Sarge.
Sarge didn't hit break 1 though.
I know.
You don't care.
Sarge is shaken.
Okay.
And that cost me 5 power points. And that's where we shall leave it. Oh, hope you enjoyed that. I certainly had fun with the
Oh, can we pull the Benny lever?
You could certainly
have
pull
we
the
already?
Yeah, no, you haven't pulled the Benny lever, so let's you pull
Right,
the
let's
Benny.
pull the Benny lever.
You pull the
make
Benny
sure
lever.
everybody still has that, doesn't lose that Benny next week.
Indeed.
Thank you, Joe Raba.
Cool.
Remember to reset the Benny lever next week.
Yes, please.
I quite like the idea of the Benny lever. It works out rather well. The only other thing I've got to check very quickly before I go, because I'll be in trouble if it takes too long. Don't forget, if you're really if you're really desperate, you can spend a conviction and exchange it for a Benny that comes with a built-in +2 bonus that does stack with a land.
Okay, I did forget that.
But anyway, we shall leave it there. Hope you had fun, one and all. See you all next week when we'll see what happens. Can they prevent world being taken over by the Cragaland sorcerers?
Or from a non-subjective, non-linear point of view, has it already happened?
Well, indeed. Who knows?
Well, let's not go there. Thanks very much, Doss. It was fun.
That's okay. Take
Good night,
care, one
all.
and all. See you next time. Bye now.
Y'all have a
Thank you.
good one.
Take
Go
care.
get Mr. GM.
Yes, I thought it was time to actually sort of hook into the great linkage of Lost Colony and stuff. So basically, for anyone that's wondering what the hell's going on, the bad guys got a time machine and a portal to Faraway. The asteroid belt in Faraway was once a planet of the Kraglins, very powerful evil creatures. So he's bringing them to Earth. So he's bringing them out from thousands of years in the past and the whole other side of the galaxy, bringing them to Earth so they could just rule. Hopefully the party can stop it. But anyway, I had fun. Hope you did too. See you next time. Bye now.
Dust on the wind, blood on the ground. Midlothians burning, no soul left around. We rode through the wreckage, the dead at our heels. 1,000 nightmares, but we never kneeled. Then we found it, Iron Beast in the dark. Garage sealed tight, like fate left its mark. Main battle tank, our salvation in steel. Now we